Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is a Peacekeeperalex gaming stream. Crusader Kings 2 After the End Fan Fork Ontario Campaign Let's Play Part 5. So, we're going to carry on where we left off last time. And we are under King Winston the Wise, currently of Ontario, our liege. So he's leading the charge in regards to some of the kingdom stuff. We lost that position earlier on, first episode in the campaign, so it was kind of a bit of a letdown to be for it to go that way. But still, we're gonna try and work our way up through the ranks and see what we can do. And we are still playing as Princess Jessie Bright Hislop. That is, yeah, that's what we're playing as. A Marchioness Jessie Bright of Ottawa. Age 55, so she's diplomacy, great learning as well. 19. Currently has a plot to kill Countess Alanis of Thousand Islands, and one of the voters that's holding us back in regards to our succession. We're going to lose the succession, Earl Demetrius of Hull, unless we get rid of one of them. So that would be why that is there. Yeah, it's one of them. One of the intrigues of this campaign. Pain in the because the laws. That's right. We're waiting for the laws to change in regards to where is it? Is it inheritance? Yeah, inheritance was one of them. Yeah, we wanted to change these inheritance laws for some of it, but it was also more than that. True. It was also... So we abolished council power, which was good. Ruler. So it was all ruler-based, at least in regards to ducal laws of it was the ducal laws of Ottawa, yeah. We did want to change the laws, and we can't. No vassal has a negative opinion of you. So which vassal had a negative opinion? Vassals. So we use a couple: Darcy Fitzpatricia, Alanis Humber. So no, Darcy Fitzpatricia did have a negative opinion, but so did Demetrius Torrey and Wilson Nepan. So we can send some money to increase our opinion with these angry vassals to a certain extent to try and appease the better nature. Thank you for not being on the council. And what does he have? He's good at martial. What is our martial right now? Military. Council. Mr. Defense, right now we have Erasmus. And Erasmus is better. Of Huronia. Alright, let's put it on full speed ahead. Alright, so there is a war going on currently. A war against the tyranny of King Winston the Wise. Erasmus of Ontarian Revolt. Holy smoke. Huh. Harlan is. Yeah, that'd be why you were looking under your liege council. Liege council, I was. Yeah, he replaces Mr. Defense. I'm looking under liege council. And my council was Ramsey. 18, even better. Yo. Can I grant landed title? No, I can't. I don't have any grant landed title to give. Wait, we like to plot fabric claim on the District of Midland. Decline. So Marquis of Rique the Bright has usurped the title Earl of Renfrew from Kirk the Navigator. Expedition for Sokal. It's no concern of ours. We have some technology to invest in as well. I'll go castle infrastructure. I should have went construction. That would be better, dang it. Yeah, construction would be. Still, castle infrastructure is decent. It's probably one of those, probably the second or third. I don't know why. So we will continue the game. And it looks like our liege is winning the war. King Winston the Wise of Ontario is living up to his name. He's crushing, he's not crushing. He got 3% on the war score, so we'll see. %. And now the war score's nice. 4%, now back to 5%. Yeah, it keeps bumping up and down. Son was born to Junior Hislop and Earl Darcy of the United Counties, named Winslow. Winslow Hislop. It was time for food anyway. Age 19, your acquaintance Jane Ashnet was killed by rabble. Just rabble. That's all it says. Killed by rabble. Why? Huh. $50 piety, nice. Older music. Hope he knows the standards. Doing news. Native Smith appears at the court of Princess Jessie Bright. Megan Hislop will put on learning education. He keeps asking me to press her claim on the Holy Colombian Confederacy for the glory of our dynasty. More. We'll never refuse such outrageous demands. We will lose the Temper Siege because that is a much better option than just losing. We would never be able to take the Holy Colombian Confederacy. It's huge. You know how much they got? They got a huge military. They got the biggest military, I think. Thus far in the game. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, they do. Unless there's something crazy going on down here. No. Daughter was born to Judah Hislop and Earl Darcy of the United Counties, named Tabitha. We can marry Ursula Hislop. And we will go with Mercer of Ontario. Yeah, the nephew. And he is King of Ontario right now. Yep. So we will do that. That will happen. So we marry her, the child to the king. So the child of Jesse Bright, the Marchioness, the character we're playing as, can be married to the king. So that's fairly big. And Megan Hislop's already betrothed. Brenda Gua of the Triangle. Colonel of the Triangle. He's a colonel. And an advisor. Seneschal of the Holy Colombian Confederacy. Holy smoke. There is some pacts that we do have. A. Smith to Mecklenburg. It was sad that it had to be your uncle that he was going after. So, yeah, we've been going after Earl Naismith of Cataraqui to a certain extent by putting our counselor, our foreign minister, Jasper, currently in Cataraqui, to fabricate claims. So hopefully that comes to fruition, because your uncle, it's the closest thing that we can take. It's the only thing we can take in this campaign, I think, to a certain extent. We go to Rideau, and Rideau, we have to worry about Marquis Vrecu Bright, and right there he has six regions, 6 provinces. No, not 6 provinces, 6 regions. Yeah. He's Rideau, Bancroft, Renfrew, Algonquin, Haliburton, and Kawartha. And I'm not going to be able to take that with the military he has. And I don't think so, not yet, because I only have these 4 regions. Thousand Islands, the United Counties, Ottawa, and Hull. So I gotta take an extra piece of land to get that fifth. To get that 5th one, and it's still not enough. He still has 6 regions. So I gotta go to Hastings. What's down in Hastings? What can I do there? There. Nelson of Hastings is your next move. Exactly. Earl Nelson of Hastings. 50. He's pushing it. And he's just straight under King Mercer of Ontario, so it's beautiful. And what happened to Winston the Wise? Oh, so he did pass at 27-27. Winston the Wise, so now it's King Mercer of Ontario. Erasmus of Huronia declined. Successor nomination. Yay! So the king was to be betrothed to Ursula. Ursula Hislop. So I was going to see... And I think I gotta get rid of my foreign minister to a certain extent. He's only got 5 diplomacy skills, so that might be why we're not... Yeah, I gotta fire this council. I gotta fire the husband. You fired the husband in foreign minister position, and you point someone else. And Naismith was way better, and he was a loyalist. The troubadour. We will get... Yeah, the troubadour. This is it. Now, this is much better. Fabricate claims on Karoki, and that would be much better. Still with title law succession. Yeah, the laws, we're still able to change some of the laws yet? No, none of them. So we buy favor of both the voters. We can also send gift. That will not increase though any more opinion, but this one will. So now she owes a favor, so that's perfect. Call in succession support is what we wanted. Perfect. So the succession support, so the one vote that we were having there a problem with, we're able to call in support because she owed us a favor. We were influenced her to a certain extent, so perfect. And this guy also as well too, call in succession support. So it's going to be unanimous. So we were going to try and save the succession, and we did. We saved it. Yay, age 16, perfect. Just in case. So insurance was there. We don't have to worry about succession titles being lost. Thank God. Back our plus 5 claim on the province of Ontario. Decline. And I'll be a loyalist this way, this time. Designated region. Could put Atlantis as designated region. That might change something too. And intrigue. So we can cancel that. We can't revoke title, sadly. And we have auto stop plots on currently, so we don't have to worry about that to a certain degree. We will release from prison though, because they do. 6 years is long enough. Jeez. Hold a summer fair to make the peasants happy. Jester performed summer fair ready to silly out with bells before I knew it hit me in the face with his bobble. We'll laugh at this and his jokes rather than his insults. So the peasants are upset. And that doesn't go well. My princess, the more I study the nonconformist religion, the more I feel compelled to embrace it. And to show you the wisdom that lies in these texts, I've sent you excerpts of the most interesting parts. I urge you to follow my example and embrace the nonconformist religion. I will never embrace your vile heresy publicly. No, he's going to follow his footsteps. No, he's mad. Arrest him. So Winslow Hakim is imprisoned by Princess Jessie Bride. Banish imprisoned. Banish Winslow Hakim from the realm. 2.0 gold will be seized. Yes. We have open court positions. Spy masters. So. I guess Aberhart, Earl of Hull, and so the new Minister of the Interior, the next Court Chaplain, Rodney Kirchier, in Ottawa, Rodney Chisholm. Idle Council members. So yeah, build spy network in Ottawa. Research cultural attack. Need a cupbearer. Aberhart, Earl of Hull, is happy now. You can send him a gift, increase his opinion even more. That's beautiful. Marshal Ramsey caught the peddlers selling stolen goods red-handed, seize his goods and lock him up. Gain 5 gold. Crusade for Quebec. In a grand announcement, the Abbess General declares a crusade for Quebec. The Christian lords gather from all across the world to bring Quebec into the fold of Christian kingdoms and out of infidel hands. The Quebecois lands has long been under the rule of the barbaric heathen High Chief Enoch of the Neopis. It is only a matter of time before he will fall under the Christian onslaught. God will grant remission of sin to everyone partaking in the righteous war. The crusade for Quebec begins. Dios Volt! Dios Volt! Oh no, Aberhart of Hall has been murdered after all that. After everything we went through, and then he was, jeez, that nobody was investigating Bishop Horatio of Goulburn. You know, that's the second time I think I've seen that name. I don't know why. The bishop there. So, whoa. Leech Council's not happy, it doesn't look like. Yeah. My council, on the other hand, we're gonna have to go with Darcy, Earl of the United Counties. Darcy's been, yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Put Darcy there. You don't know why. You know why. In a video game. He's also a cupbearer. Yeah, we'll put Darcy in there now. Study spy technology. No. Build spy network in Ottawa. For some reason, it got all funky. So, what are the claims that we have? Earldom of Bancroft and Duchy of Montreal. We couldn't be able to take Montreal either. I mean, we could, but Marquis Jesper of Ottawa. I just don't see how we would be able to get it. I don't know. We don't have enough. We don't have enough land. To be true. We don't have enough gold to support mercenary armies, so that was always that. Wellesley of Hull. Yay, we become gain trait poet. So the realm was secure. Yep. Victoria Fitzursula, Wrecker Plagal, Marquis Erasmus the Cruel. And she accepted this, your half sister. She accepted this one. Honorable Princess Jessie, may live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Duke Brundagois of the Triangle and Megan Hislop marry. We accept. King Mercer was still in charge. There's not much we could do here. So we continue to increase that mercenary band that we hired earlier. Pressure from powerful faction, King Mercer of Ontario has agreed to increase the power of the council. So the council is pressing upon at age... Oh no, at age 36 your daughter Juna Hislop died of poor health and you have no heir. If your character dies now you play as Ursula Hislop. Wow. So that which is going to be married to the king, and that is not good. In a certain sense. Tabitha Fitzjuna is left behind. Yeah, Winslow Fitzjuna as well. Yeah, as well. Vey. Juna Hislop. Poor health. Not good. That was the heir apparent, and that was not good. That happened in a certain sense. Plays Ursula, but I don't know how much landed title we can get. Yeah, we gotta be careful because we don't want it to pass on to the children of the king, Mercer. Yeah. Glorious Crusades! God has granted Duke Jean of Autiois victory in the Crusades for Quebec. High Chief Hawthorne of New Opis has been beaten at every turn through the war, and he's finally had to give up on his holdings in Quebec. Duke Jean has granted the new lands of Quebec to Michel Cronod. The Abbess General has made an announcement about the victory and virtues of the Crusades as true faithful protectors of the faith. With the pagans being pushed out of their old lands, there is certainly more conflict to come. Praise God. Oh, that's a lot to get favor, though. Oh, it's all under Davy. Oh. Uh-oh. Aha, we can change the succession laws. Inheritance, so the ruler and each lower rank vassal can nominate a successor from among themselves and legitimate children and siblings of the ruler. Dukes are valid electors in both kingdoms and empires. Elective succession is very popular with vassals, but they will not approve if their liege personally holds too many elector titles. Women can inherit, but only if there are no eligible males. I like that. Revoke title. I'm going to go for allowed. Lords of Ottawa have approved the institution of the title revocation. Allowed law. Perfect. So we were getting more power in a certain sense. We still need to create that claim on Kataraki. You could even elect the Mercer, King of Ontario. That would be one. That'd be interesting to see. Crusade for Chicagoland. In a grand announcement, the Pope declares crusade for Chicagoland. The Christian lords gather from all across the world to bring Chicagoland into the fold of Christian kingdoms. Chicagoland has been under the rule of the barbaric heathen high chief Reinhard and the Badgerlings. Dios Vault. We need to see what's going to happen here. So marriage for Winslow Fitzjuna, because that might be the next heir that we have in a certain sense. So that is want to protect. We need to try and get rid of one of the spouses here. of the triangle. Shouldn't. But we can leave him. And that was the problem. Leans was vulnerable. Dear God, peace be with you. We propose the King Mercer of Ontario and Ursula Hislop Mary. We accept. So that's going to happen. She was a hunchback. Queen Ursula of Ontario. King Mercer. Mercer and Ursula. Holy. Childhood focus, Winslow Fitzjuna. Oh, great. So now Marquis Manfrey of Quint is there, and that's kind of... Ugh, that upsets. We have to be happy with our station in this game. And not being able to advance further to a certain degree. Oh no! Madame Magan of the Triangle is put in jail, imprisoned by Baldwin of Triangle and revolt. That isn't good either. Construction work is being done. Marshall. Got Wilson, Viscount of Nepean. We got some idle council members. Yeah, we'll train troops in Ottawa. When we claim, we can still claim Montreal. Holy smoke! Army of Station Master Sigmund. Who the heck? Oh, and Ontario loses a huge pivotal battle. So then our war score is now there. Ontarian Holy War for the Burning River. Holy smoke. The Holy War. Who's Rome? Spurred by the tales of merchants from distant lands, many in Christendom believe that Rome is a desolate, uninhabited ruin, and centuries ago in a land far beyond the sea, the city was liberated by God's divine fire, and none dared to defy his will and return to the city of Ash. The Pope Peace of God encourages this understanding, as it lends credence to his claim to apostolic succession, and it shall remain eternally so. Can these foreign tales be trusted? So I think Ontario's going to be losing this one. Tycoon Burl of the Lionheart against King Mercer, Ontario, and King Mercer is being beaten at every turn here. Winslow Fitzjuna. Grace, war is harsh business and the soldiers demanding more money. I have no regrets informing you that this money will come from your cut. Since the people fighting that are doing all the work and not the people sitting on high chairs. Regards, Hall. Holy shit. I need to remind that this would be a breach of contract. Request. King Mercer refused to give me position on the council. Apparently would be too controversial. What a coward. I always knew King Mercer was a cruel coward. Oh, Lee. He's refused council position. Should be able to cancel ambitions. Yeah. I don't know why. Winslow is full of energy and a will to get things done. He should use the power for good. So we have attained a decent amount of money. Uh-oh, Jesse was contracted consumption. This might be the end for our character. There it is. Much as Jessie has given up the ghost at age 71, she died of consumption, never succeeding in making a name for herself. Jessie's most notable deed was participating in the construction of the great works, which she will never see finished. Countess Ursula, seeing the agents of Satan around every court, and heretics and heathens alike should beware her rule. Long live Countess Ursula. So be it. So much. So Countess Ursula of Ottawa. Marquis. And the first thing we're going to do is declare independence. I think before we make a move, we might wait until next episode. I really kind of want to almost go for independence and see if we can make it to a certain degree. We are playing Queen Ursula now of Ottawa. Now that Muchness Jesse has passed on, we are married to the King, King Mercer of Ontario. So we have attained that position at least. Getting up there, and we can even see there is a child, Prince Darcy of Ontario, as well too. So there is an heir apparent. Yep. Thank you for joining.